Hey there, I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro vibe for Saturday, July 16th. And the moon is in Pisces on this day. We've got that energy of Pisces that is reminding us of the bigger picture. And so we've had Neptune in Pisces now for many years. And Neptune, of course, is an outer planet. It's reminding us of the bigger picture, but it moves slowly. So it's providing like a background theme for the times that we're in. And then we have the moon, of course, moving more quickly through the signs. It is coming through Pisces here for the next couple of days. Today and tomorrow, we've got the moon in Pisces, and that Pisces energy brings the energy of kind of transcending physical realities and physical limitations. So that can mean, on the one hand, losing touch with reality and getting sort of lost or confused, having some of that losing touch with reality, losing yourself in a fantasy, a delusion, an illusion. And so we can see some of the ways that that's been playing out, right, in the bigger picture, in the collective, in recent years. And just the role that disinformation and misinformation and lies that are seen as truth, and truth that is being reframed as a lie, and just all the confusions about what reality is. So that that energy of getting detached from or separated from sort of the anchors of what we know to be true, how we see reality, how we see ourselves in the context of life and physicality, the physical world, and our limitations that we experience here through being in a body, right? So it's the difference between our spiritual selves, which are not confined by the physical limitations of being in a body, spiritual truths and the spirit part of ourselves and the ways that we need to connect with spirit. Those all have to do with something that goes beyond physical limitations. And it's an important part of ourselves to connect with our spiritual side. And so spirituality is a way of connecting with that bigger picture. And it can be done through religion, but it's certainly not limited to religion. Spirituality can be found through quiet, peaceful moments, through meditation, through connecting with nature, being in nature. Spirituality can be a way of feeling into our hearts and our own inner wisdom, or the bigger picture of what our hearts want and what feels important to us. So when the moon goes through Pisces, we want to watch for what are those things that might be taking us away from sort of reality, right? The illusions, the delusions, the confusion, the fantasy, the thing that might be out of touch with reality. That is like the lower vibration of possibility for Pisces. And so when we can ask ourselves, hey, maybe I'm getting a little bit lost. Maybe I should take a step back here. I think that that was even one of the things that one of the witnesses who testified in the January 6th hearing last week said, hey, I got caught up in these things that felt true in the moment. And I took a step back, or, when I realized what was going on, it was kind of shocking to see how deep in it I had gotten and the things that I had believed. And so he was encouraging all of us, or people who might be involved in some of those fantasy realities, is to take a step back and, just kind of ask yourself, what's going on here, or to have a critical way of looking at things. And that is the balance for that Pisces energy, is the Virgo criticism, to look at things with a critical eye and to ask those questions. What's going on here? Is this really serving me? Is this really something that's for the greater good? Or is it something that I've gotten perhaps lost down a path of something I wanted to believe in, or something that seemed or sounded true at the time? So that's what Pisces is about. It's about discerning. Well, it gives us the opportunity to discern between the difference between something where we lose ourselves, where we lose touch with reality, versus something where we actually stay grounded and stay connected to ourselves and what is true and what is right in the bigger picture, and what is the guiding principle, but also connected to a bigger picture of spirit. And how is spirit speaking to us? How are we opening our hearts? How are we seeing something more true and more meaningful? And in fact, tomorrow I'm going to give you a little bit longer video, and I want to have this opportunity to dive a little deeper into what's going on with some of the transformation and some of the ways that reality is being deconstructed and reconstructed in a way that honors some, feminine principles, some women's rights, some of the bigger truths that can emerge during a time like this. So check that out. I will be back with you tomorrow with more about Pisces, more about transformation, and more about how we can go from losing ourselves in a crazy world of delusion and confusion. And I don't know how to believe what's right and what's wrong, because they're both telling me that they're the truth, and they're, contradictory. How do we go from that place to a place where we are beginning to actually construct a new way of seeing reality that is based on bigger guiding principles? So I will talk to you about that tomorrow. I look forward to being back with you. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing and liking and commenting on my videos. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.